real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say?
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Ready. Throw 52. Jackrack.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. The center receiver in motion to the right. Cohen gets it again on second. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. Well, this defense for the Jags, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one down to Cohen.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They're going to try and throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run between the tackles with Cohen.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
I just love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The Texans at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. Touchdown. Tariq Cohen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. These two teams all tied after one.
On the go.
Now Lawrence on first down.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 58 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the...
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready, cluster, stick. Watch out, 50 Fury.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Dameon Pierce, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to a safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And Ingram holds it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The slot man in motion right. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A run for Pierce out of the gun. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to the ground with Pierce. And down to the 36-yard line here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, 68 yards. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Slot man moves right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Straight ahead, ETN. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Riley Patterson on, a lot of pressure on this kick. This to make it a 2-score game. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The slot man in motion right. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Around the NFL, 4th quarter right now in Atlanta. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for him on the year. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same.
And this is caught. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And they'll go again with Etienne. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, here's Etienne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll work down inside the 45. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On second down, a run with Etienne. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jags, they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.